Have you ever wondered where England would come in the Premier League? If the England squad played, I don't know, for Stoke in the Premier League, where would they finish? My prediction is a solid top 4, maybe a top 2. That's what this video is all about. Now, you're probably thinking, well, it's not very fair if you've taken Kane from Tottenham and Sterling from City. Well, don't worry. Take a look at this image here. So what I have done is every English player I have taken away from their normal team, I have replaced with a relatively comparable player. So just for example, Luke Shaw I've replaced with Grimaldo. Phillips I've replaced with Kamara. They're all very similar ratings, similar potential. 2 players, of course, do not need replacing because this is Premier League, and that is Sancho and Bellingham, who play for Dortmund in the current game. Sterling's been replaced with Coman. Kane was tough. There really isn't many strikers on his level, so we've had to go with Lewandowski. So all of those players that you see on the right side of the list are playing for the teams that I've stolen from. So don't worry, it's still somewhat fair, and now we're going to find out how this team gets on. So let's meet the England squad. This is the selection of players that was just selected for the international break. So there's one change that I should make sure you guys are aware of, and that is no Trippier because, well, I don't know, we don't need 6 right-backs. I've actually replaced Trippier with Chilwell. So Chilwell comes in for him. Otherwise, it is the players that have been brought into the team. I think I brought in an extra goalkeeper or something like that. But the first team, this is the team that will be starting, is Pope in goal. I've gone with the highest rated players. We want to see how good the squad is, right? So we'll see how far they get with the best ratings. We then got Stones and Maguire. Luke Shaw on the left with Trent on the right. 86 rated Trent. Do you reckon he'll be 86 in FIFA 22? Maybe. Declan Rice with Henderson. Mason Mount in the middle. Sterling on the left. Sancho on the right. And of course, Captain Kane up top, 89 rated. I cannot believe Tottenham have Lewandowski now. That actually makes me want to... Yeah. We've got a pretty strong bench as well. We've got Mings, Walker, Phillips, Bellingham, Bamford, Grealish, and Saka. Worth reminding you guys that when's this video coming out? It might be tomorrow or Monday, but basically we're playing on Sunday and it's up against Andorra, so we're going to see some of the other players start. I think Bamford will get his debut for England, so I'm so excited about that. We'll be watching it live on stream. In the reserves, you can't see the bottom 2 players. We have Henderson, Pickford, and then we've got Lingard, Chilwell, James, and Cody. How is Reece James not getting in the team? I think he'd be my starting right back, or maybe Walker, but Trent is the highest rated, so that's what we're going with. Another thing to remember, as I always do with these simulation experiment videos, I'm using the cheat engine so I don't have to do the training, but they still get match sharpness and their fitness levels are still good. Otherwise, that would be kind of rubbish. The transfer window is, of course, closed. Let's go ahead and get off to a really strong start. In August, we have some incredibly tough games. I think I saw Man City and Chelsea in there. It's just fascinating to me. I've always thought, what if all the England players played in one team? We've already lost our first game. We've lost our second game. We've lost our third game. And fourth. There's no way we lose to Burnley as well. This is... Oh my God, thank God for that. Okay, awful start. Absolutely awful. We even lost to Cambridge. Cambridge United in the Cup. So we've beaten Burnley. Must be because we took Pope from them. Unlucky. But Chelsea, Leicester, and Man City beat us 2-1. That is really not very good. Let's check straight away. Who is playing our games? Who's getting the appearances? Henderson, Sancho, Kane, Sterling. Reece James has been playing every game. Wow. Why? How is he playing ahead of Trent? It doesn't really make sense, does it? But Harry Kane does have 3 goals. We've got goals from Sterling. Saka's played a game and scored. Maybe he's going to be the key, the star. Then we've got Chilwell getting a goal and Lingard as well. Weird start. But let's carry on here into September. We've got Southampton, Crystal Palace and Tottenham. Surely 3 wins from 3. Yes, 1. Go on. 2. And a clean sheet. Oh, of course, we lose to Tottenham. Okay, 1 more. Let's go 1 more month here. This month is going to be tricky. We've got Leeds up first. Oh, my God. This is bad. Newcastle, we've beaten them. And now we've lost to Manchester United, and we're going to lose to Liverpool as well, aren't we? What is going on? What is going on? We're 13th. You're telling me that this England squad wouldn't be top 10? If Arsenal are in 10th, we should be flying up. What the hell is going on? And as usual, Spurs are doing really well in one of these experiment videos. Doesn't make sense at all. So Lewandowski is top scorer. Who saw that coming? Oyarzabal's doing really well for City. Luke de Jong, almost top scorer. He's got 7 goals. Harry Kane's got 7 goals for us. I can't believe we're Stoke. Wait, what's Cristiano Ronaldo doing at Man City? Excuse me? Oh my God, I didn't update the squads. Okay, so that was from when I was doing the Man City and Manchester United Ronaldo thing. Wow, that's not fair. Ronaldo is helping Man City, but hey, look, it's part of the fun now. We're in this. We're in this together now. We're not turning back. We're into November. It's only Ronaldo. Thankfully, it's not Messi and all sorts of other players. It's just Ronaldo. And to be fair, it's not about just beating Man City when we play them. It's just seeing how far we can go after playing 38 games. The good news is we have gone unbeaten in November, but it's just 5 points from 9. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this. I thought we would genuinely be up there in the top 4. We've beaten Brighton. We'll smash Arsenal, no problem. Ooh, 1-0. Okay. Then we've got Watford away from home. I should have mentioned Stoke, as we are playing Stoke. I don't know why I chose Stoke. I thought just why not. We replaced Brentford because they won the playoffs. They didn't come first or second. So I thought we deserved to put Watford and Norwich through instead into the Premier League. So that's a much better month. We won pretty much every game. We drew against Norwich. Otherwise, we won every single game. So maybe things are going to be a little bit better now. Let's go ahead and look in the squad hub and check the stats. Chilwell is playing a lot of games. I'm very surprised at that. Harry Kane has 14 goals in 22 appearances. But yeah, Chilwell's got 22 appearances. That's interesting. Has he gone above Luke Shaw? He's 83 rated. So Luke Shaw, where are you? He's played 2 games and he's 83 rated. Wow. That is unbelievable. I'm very confused why that's happening. But anyway, we don't have any release clauses as far as I'm aware. So let's go ahead and blitz through January now. We'll go halfway and just double check our emails. We've beaten West Ham in the Cup. We've beaten them in the league. We're doing a lot better now. We are going to be turn around the league FC. Look at this. We're up to 7th. Oh my God. We're actually doing much better. Have we got any offers that we need to worry about? No. No release clauses have been paid. So we're going to fly through this. We need to pick a game that we're going to play. I need to decide who I'm going to play against. We'll see who is in the top 4 come April, maybe May. Again, another unbeaten month, maybe? Yes! So that is 2 months in a row unbeaten. 3 months in a row. We haven't lost since October 31st against Liverpool. England are smashing it. Okay, let's go 1 more month here. We'll finish off February, and then maybe we'll play a game. And that's a good point. Someone in chat just said it might be because I'm playing left wing back position, and that is why Chilwell's getting in ahead of Shaw. It is probably that, actually. We got a draw, a loss, and a win. I'll show you what I mean by that, guys. So in this formation, the 4-2-3-1, for some reason, this position is a left wing back. So clearly, Chilwell is getting played ahead of him. And I guess it's a little bit weird, though, that Alexander-Arnold's not playing as much. But anyway, where are we in the league right now? Oh, we've got a stupid cup game. Let's get rid of this so we can have a look at the league table. Come on, beat Tottenham. Yes! Get in there. So we are now up to 5th, but we are miles behind. We're never going to get top 4. No chance. We are 11 points behind Liverpool. And West Ham do have a game to play, so we could be down into 6th. So ideally, we want to play one of the Manchester clubs or Liverpool. Do we have a game against Liverpool coming up? That would be quite a good one. We have Liverpool. No, we don't. We have Manchester United at Old Trafford. So I guess we're doing that one. All the way to Manchester United we go. We've lost to Southampton. Okay, Chelsea away from home. We've beaten them. Clearly, we're stronger in competitions that are tournaments, not the Premier League. Funny that, seeing as we're an international squad. And we're doing well here. Much, much, much better. Have we closed the gap a little bit? I think we might have just a teeny bit. No, not really. Liverpool are now up into second place. Oh dear, Spurs bottling it again then. Interesting, isn't it? That happens quite a lot. You have a team that are at the top for so long and then suddenly they start to drop. Chelsea are in 8th place, so clearly they're really struggling with the replacements I gave them, even though I'd argue some of them are actually better players. I gave them Ødegaard over Mount. Technically, in FIFA, Ødegaard is 1 rating better and has 1 better potential than Mount as well. So that's a little bit of a strange one. Arsenal down in 10th. Let's have a look at the top scorers just before we go into our first game. We do actually have Kane at the top there. Lewandowski is in 6th for Tottenham. That just looks really wrong. Okay. This is going to be an interesting game against Manchester United. Hopefully, we can do some damage with this England squad. Let's go ahead and put it together. We do have a player that's out. I believe he was suspended, or is he injured? What's going on here? Okay, so Pope is out injured. So in comes Henderson, or do we go Pickford? I would go Henderson, but I think if we're being realistic, it's Pickford, isn't it? He would start. So Trent at right back, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Henderson, Rice, Sancho, Mount, Sterling, and Harry Kane. That is the team. I just realised quite a few of my players are from Man United, so it's a home game for them, even though it's an away game. Let's have a look at the Manchester United lineup, because of course I've given them some very good players. Let's take a look. Let's go into the lineup here. So they've got Varane and Lindelof at the back. They're not using... Who did I put in for Maguire? I can't remember. Let me double check. I've got the list here. So in for Maguire was Jene. So he's not starting. He's the same rating and roughly same potential as well, by the way, guys. So it was a good swap. Grimaldo should be playing, but Tellez is. Lingard, I put Draxler. Interesting. Why isn't Jene starting? Surely he's better than Lindelof. Well, he is. He's definitely better than Lindelof. But anyway, here we are at Old Trafford. I've been doing quite well in these experiment videos when I play the games, except from the one we won't mention where I was getting smashed 3-0 at half-time. Otherwise, I've got a pretty good record. But United away, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. But I think on paper, these squads are very, very even. If we're talking real-life terms, I genuinely believe the England squad is better than most of the teams that are at the top of the Premier League table. You know, I actually do believe that. I think the only teams that maybe you would disagree are Liverpool and potentially Man City. Otherwise, I'd say England are better than United. They're better than Chelsea. They're better than Leicester. They're better than Tottenham. They're definitely better than Arsenal. So it's interesting, isn't it? Here's Harry Kane. Put that through for Sancho. Oh, my God. Couldn't quite get it in. Why did I pick Stoke, by the way? Why was that? I don't know. Why Stoke? Why didn't I just pick like a random League 2 team? I don't know. It's awful, though. I've got to say, I don't like the kit. It's horrendous. But anyway, doesn't matter. Here's Luke Shaw. Cross comes in for Harry Kane, and it's 1-0. Harry Kane is dominant with the ball at his feet and in the air. This guy can do it all. Captain for a reason. Is he captain ahead of Henderson? I think he is, isn't he? Would you disagree with that? Would you put Henderson as the captain? I don't know, man. Henderson's older. Captain for Liverpool for a long time now. You could make an argument there, but Harry Kane, I mean, he's the talisman, isn't he? He's the golden boy, so yeah, I get it. But we're 1-0 up, and now here come United on the break. They want an instant reply, but John Stones nicks it, and he's running up the pitch now. Put it in behind for Sancho, who's got the pace, maybe? He's not the quickest, is he, really? Tellez is going to beat him every time there. Thing is, though, it's quite good having two real natural leaders in the team, doesn't actually matter who's got the armband on, really, does it? If they're all helping each other and, you know, being captains, then that's all that matters. But I guess to some players it really matters when they're wearing the armband. I don't get that feeling with Henderson and Kane, though. I think they're just natural leaders and it wouldn't bother them, whoever was captain. All right, here's a question. Which player that I have taken from a club would be missed the most by that club? Who's the most important? Do you think it's Kane for Tottenham? Might get another goal here. Oh, close. Is it potentially Declan Rice from West Ham? Would they miss him the most? Is it... It wouldn't be Sterling, I don't think. I don't think it'd be Henderson. I don't think it'd be any of the defenders. I mean, you could argue that maybe, potentially, Reece James from Chelsea, because he's so versatile. He plays down that right. He can play at centre-back. I think, though, it's Harry Kane, isn't it? I think he'd be missed the most out of all of these players. It's a really odd concept. Of course, this would never happen in real life, but every time I watch England play, and I thought about it a lot in the Euros, how would they do in the Prem against all the other Premier League teams? That surely they would come close to winning it. That's our target anyway. We've still got some time in this game to keep winning, and we can get a second goal, hopefully. And then all we need to do is win the rest of our games this season, and we should make it into the top 4 if we're lucky. To be fair, Man United have not done anything in this game yet. They have not looked that good. They got lucky there. I was about to play that down that left side and get in behind again. But for example, Bruno. What's Bruno done in this game? Nothing really. Here is Tellez though. Am I going to be regretting what I'm saying? No, we've got the ball back. Here's Sancho. We'll make some subs soon. Mason Mount. Over the top for Sancho. What a pass. Keep it in. Nice. Give it back to Mason Mount. Or not. Just give it to Declan Rice. Into Harry Kane. And De Gea saves it. I'm surprised I wasn't able to score that. I should have probably taken another touch. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, getting on his left foot wasn't the best idea. Shall I make some subs now? Why not? We've still got 30 minutes. I do kind of want to get Saka on, just because he's my star boy. We'll go with Grealish as well. And let's go with Bellingham? Why not? Let's get Bellingham in on the action. He's going to be an absolute star for England and for whichever club he ends up playing for the most part of his career. I don't think he'll stay at Dortmund forever, that's for sure. Wouldn't surprise me if he ends up at United, if I'm being honest. Are we actually going to see a shot on target from United? I think they might actually get a cross in here. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Pogba. He had to do better there. He seems to be playing on the left side, which is something he's done recently, hasn't he, for Manchester United. It's a weird one, though. To me, he's just that central midfielder, you know, the box-to-boxer. But here is Saka. Should he be in the team ahead of Greenwood? Not really. Not in my opinion. Not right now, based on form. But we all love Saka. If you don't like Saka, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. You can appreciate multiple players in the same position. They're both excellent in that right-wing position. But based on form, I would be taking Greenwood ahead of Saka right now. But ideally, you take both. They're both versatile as well. Like, you know, Saka can play on the left side. Greenwood can play as a striker. Saka can't play as a striker, I don't think. So that's one added bonus of having both of them, you know. Look at Grealish on this left side. First time I've really got him the ball. Into Mason Mount. Into Grealish again. Go on. Oh, my... 2-0. Game over. We have beaten Manchester United at Old Trafford. Come on, England. How wrong does that sound? Come on, England. It's Mason Mount with the assist. Oh, what a finish that is. Right, we're done with this game. There's only 15 minutes left. We're going to jump to result. We've kept the 2-0 win, and now we finish off the season. So, unfortunately, Liverpool have won. That's not ideal. We need Liverpool to be losing. They're one of our rivals in that top 4 area. Okay, so we've got Arsenal, Aston Villa, Wolves, Norwich, Newcastle, and Watford. Come on. We've beaten Arsenal. We've beaten Villa, which means we're in the final. Wolves beaten. Norwich hammered. Newcastle beaten. And then a win against Watford, please. Yes. Oh, okay. Let's just quickly check. What is this game? It must be the FA Cup final. It is. The FA Cup final against Wolves. Come on, then. Let's get a win here. We can do it. I believe. Let's pick the team. And then we'll do a quick sim. To be fair, that's the team I was going to pick. Here we go. And we get a 1-0 win in extra time before penalties. Get in there. Love that. And they've signed Bellarabi in January. That's something to remember. A few of these squads would have bought someone. So we've won the FA Cup, but have we got a top 4 finish in the Premier League? That is the biggest target for me. We haven't. No way. Level on points with Manchester United. There's no way it's that close. I can't believe it. Guys, the start of the season absolutely ruined it for us. We had, 6 losses in our first 10 games? All we needed was one more win. Or even just a draw. Oh, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. How are United in the top 4 after losing 11 games? Oh my God, Arsenal in 9th. They improved on 10th. Well done. Going down is Brighton, Watford and Crystal Palace. Let's have a look at the top scorers then. It is Harry Kane. He's done it. Harry Kane gets 26 goals in the season. And we did win the FA Cup, remember. That is England win the FA Cup. Let's have a look at the Squad Hub stats again. Just take a look and see what's going on here. So Kane got the most appearances along with Sterling. 29 goals, 3 assists. He would have way more assists than that for sure. So it looks as if Chilwell definitely was the main left back, but we know why now. Henderson played a lot. Stones, 37 games. He played more than Maguire. Declan Rice played 33 times, but who got played the least? Pickford had 5 appearances, Mings had 5 appearances, and Luke Shaw had 7. Interesting. Well, there you have it, guys. How much would some of these players be worth, by the way? Oh my God. It's fair to say the England national team is worth billions. It's in $1 billion to $1.5 billion, I'm sure. Something like that. It's a ridiculous amount of money. But thank you for watching. What an interesting experiment. This might be the most interesting one yet. What would happen if the England national team played in the Premier League and all those players were replaced with similar players? How would they get on? Well, according to FIFA, 5th. We'd be in the Europa League. I very much doubt it. I think we would do much, much better. But let me know in the comments where you think England would finish, and I will see you in the next experiment video at some point soon.